What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome back to another episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode series. This is episode number 90, guys, and in today's episode we're going to be having a jam-packed episode. We are going to be trying to get to the January transfer window for the next episode, and you will see there that we are only on December the 9th, but we should be able to get there. We've got a load of fixtures to play, and I will show you how many fixtures we do have to play right now. So in today's episode, guys, we've got a game here against Manchester United, and then we got our final game in the Champions League group stage. It's going to be against Juventus, and it's certainly going to be an interesting test. And then we got games against Manchester City. We've also got a game against Stoke away. We've got a game against Aston Villa away. And then we got a home match against QPR, which we should end up playing all of these matches in today's episode. So it's going to be a very jam-packed episode. And if you are looking forward to this episode, then of course feel free to drop a like on the video to show your support on this series. And we are getting closer to the January transfer window, so that does mean in the comments down below, guys, let me know what players you do want me to sign, and I will add them to my shortlist, start scouting them, and make sure that they're all scouted and ready for me to approach them in the January transfer window. But apart from that, we do have a game here against Manchester United, and let's get into this match and hope that we can actually pick up a good result. They're currently in 5th, we're in 4th, so we're level on points, and a win here could really boost our chances to get ahead of Crystal Palace in the table. Looking at the Manchester United team, they've got a very interesting side, although Vermaelen, I think that's his name, and also Sam Johnston in goal. They really don't have a good goalkeeper and also a good right back, so maybe that's an area that I can actually go for in this match, and we'll have to see how we do fare against Manchester United here. I'll be honest, I haven't played FIFA in a while, and to be honest, I haven't actually uploaded a video in a while, and just gonna say I do apologise for that. I've had a lot of exams this week. Hopefully you guys can understand, and as we go into this match, I'm just hopeful that we can actually pick up a good result in this match. I will start uploading a little bit more regularly. I'm really sorry that I haven't been uploading. Here comes Rooney, passing it inside, and that's a good block by Chalobah. That's exactly what he's there to do, protect the defence. And that is a very nice block from our CDM. James Wilson, bit of a weird player in the lineup, and oh my god, that was almost deflected in. Almost an own goal for Lascelles there. And we can't allow James Wilson or Fellaini to have a shot. Oh my god, that should have been a penalty. Wow, I've gotten away with that very well indeed. Half time in this match, and we played well in this match. I mean, we've defended well and comfortably against Manchester United, but on the attack we really haven't posed a threat, and that's something that we do need to improve in this second half if we are going to get a win out of this match. Trying to come forward here with Juan Mata, maybe get a cross into the middle. That's good by Brooks. That really is solid defending by Brooks. I really do like him as a centre-back. Bad pass from Bigaramana, and as a result of that, they can go forward here. And Rooney does have a shot there, but it is a good save by Heaton and keeping us in the game there with a really good save. Jordan Ibe doing what he does best. He just, look at that speed. Unbelievable speed, and we almost score, and then we hit the post. Oh my god, that really is unlucky, and on another day, that shot would have gone into the back of the net from Jordan Ibe there. Look at that, hits the goalkeeper and then hits the post. It was an awkward angle, and maybe I shouldn't have taken the shot in the end. They're trying to get a ball into the middle. Lascelles this time making a block, and both of our defenders being really heroic in this match and basically preventing any chance from going United's way. Don't let him get into the box. That really is poor defending there, not marking the man, and Yedlin this time making another block. Here they go again, and a Herrera on the ball, trying to get a cross into the middle, and Heaton. What an absolute hero he is. That's exactly why he's in the first team over McCarthy, because he can make saves like that. 3 minutes of added time. That's enough time for us to get something from this match. And that is a decent through pass there to Manjon, who gets taken out in the box, and surely. Oh my god, how is that not a penalty? Penalty all day long. That is a penalty straight up all day long. Look at this. Doesn't win the ball. That's got to be a penalty. He maybe just got a little bit of the ball, but he took down Manjon very badly there, and I'm surprised that wasn't given. Full time in this match, and we were robbed of a penalty late on. Very controversial late on at the Portsmouth home ground, and maybe we should have been awarded a penalty, and that would have got us all 3 points. On the balance of play, we really didn't have too many chances on goal, and that was mainly because our strikers weren't getting into the right positions. Our midfield and defence played heroically, especially Tom Heaton making several good saves, and in the end we pick up probably an undeserved point from this match. And then 2 days later we got a match here against Juventus. That's just brilliant, isn't it? It's going to take a miracle to sort out this team. I'm just looking at it now. And actually, a lot of the players are actually fit, so that's alright. I thought some of them would be pretty tired. But luckily for me, a lot of them are fit. And I do need to make some changes, though, before we do get into this match against Juventus. That really is fantastic news. Marquez Prosperi has accepted his contract. One of our best youth players at the club, arguably our best youth player at the club. Final match day in the Champions League group stage. It's going to be an interesting match, and you'll see exactly why when we do have a little look at the table in a minute. This is the last match, and it could be make and break really as to whether we go through to the next round. Juventus are on 9 points, we're on 7 points, and then Celtic and Moskva are on 5 points. So it's really pivotal that we at least get a draw in this match, and maybe even we need a win. I don't know. Playing a bit of a weird formation, to be honest, and not really a weird formation, just a weird set of players in weird positions. Hongchul at left centre mid and John Sutar at CDM. They're playing free at the back though, so that does give me a little bit of comfort that I will be able to pounce on them on the counter-attack, because free at the back on this year's FIFA, even for the AI, really isn't that strong. Going forward here, and we're not even putting in a challenge. This really isn't that good. And they cross it into the middle now, and Tevez with a free header there. And I'm very surprised that he didn't end up missing that shot. Let's have a little look. That is a complete let-off. Oh my god, we probably should have conceded from there. Into Hongchul. Got to make sure I find someone else here though. Maybe get a cross into the middle. That's a really good cross, and Morpai really didn't try with that one. But it's Remy Bakar now. Remy Bakar is good at holding off players. He really is. I mean, look at that. He's just so strong. And he's able to get inside there and take a shot. And Buffon. Oh, my God. Why would you save that, Buffon? That would have been a certain goal had Buffon not been in goal. Look at that for a save. Absolutely amazing. It's a 0-0 result, but what's that going to mean? That's 2 0-0 results in a row. One against Manchester United, which is okay. But this may not be good enough. This really may not be good enough. We may actually only just qualify for Europa League at best. I don't really know what's going to happen. Oh my god, thank god for that. Celtic drew with Moskva. I was just so dependent on that result, and thank goodness that that has happened, because it does now mean that we are through to the next round. And look at that. 10 million additional transfer budget. That's exactly what I need to rejuvenate the squad in January. And if you have any suggestions for players in the comments down below, guys, then of course do let me know. This may seem completely stupid, and I understand your logic if you do think that, but Manchester City, I'm going to go ahead and simulate this match. It seems ridiculous, but we're going to have to get to the transfer window sooner or later. Otherwise, we're going to have to go into next episode, another episode basically, with the remaining games that we do have. And with Manchester City in 9th, I think the only game that's really valid for us to still play before the January transfer window is the match against Aston Villa, who are in 2nd place. That Juventus match was of paramount importance, and because of that, I did pick a little bit of a weakened side for this match against Manchester City. And we end up picking up a 2-1 result, Negredo getting on the score sheet, and Neil Morpai getting 2 goals in that match to make sure that we pick up all 3 points in a vital match. We're going to play any player that requests to be in the lineup. It's a little bit of a risk, but Jerome Bingham-Williams is a first team player anyway, so there's no reason why I wouldn't play him in this next match. One more match that we are going to be simming in today's episode will be against Stoke here, and they are currently sitting near the relegation zone, I do believe. They may actually be in the relegation zone, so no, they're in 14th. Just behind Nottingham Forest. We're currently in 4th, level on points with Crystal Palace. So it's going to be an interesting one, and certainly one that we do need to win if we want to overtake Manchester United. I do understand if a lot of you guys are against me simulating matches, but when do I ever do it? I never simulate matches, honestly. This is the only 2 matches that I probably simulated in the whole series, but I do need to simulate some more matches more frequently, maybe 1 or 2 a season, just to speed things up a little bit. But we do get a 1-0 result from that match, and it is Thauvin that gets the goal. But unfortunately, it is Mouya that does end up getting injured just after coming on. We'll have to wait and see what that injury does end up being. That really may change things. Mouya is out for 2 months. That could be a real blow, to be honest. I mean, we've got Remy Bakar, we got Luke James, which is okay. So luckily we got that squad depth in there. But Mouya, he did offer something that none of the other strikers did offer. And that was being in the right place at the right time and being a reliable finisher. A game here against Aston Villa, who are currently in 2nd place. If we've got any chance of catching them or Chelsea, I don't think we're going to be catching Chelsea. They're almost, well, they're 9 points ahead of us. Really doubt we're going to be catching them. But Aston Villa, still a probability that we might be able to catch them, especially if we get a good result from this match. How on earth they are in 2nd in the table, I have no idea. We're in 3rd on 34 points. A win is a necessary result in this match, to be honest, because we want to be catching them. We want to even challenge for the title this season. Let's have a little look. Have they got any standout players in there, to be honest? They don't have any players that I think that are outstanding, apart from Andy Weimann up front, who's been absolutely mesmeric this season in this career mode. May actually look to get him in January now that Mouya is injured. Why on earth did he cross it there? I have no idea. Or maybe he meant to do something there. They're crossing left, right and centre. Look, another cross. They've literally crossed it 3 times in a row. And maybe that was why. Grealish had a shot there. And that was a good attempt on goal. Prosperi. There we go. That's a really lovely ping over the top for Jordan Ibe. And he's going to have a shot here at the near post. And the slide shot is always accurate, but not on that occasion. Now I understand why they're so far up in the table. They're doing extremely well here and putting a load of pressure on me. And oh wow, exactly what I mean. Andreas Weimann getting a goal in the 72nd minute. And that really could prove vital to the outcome of this match. Oh wow, that's really lucky there. And look at Boga doing fantastic work. And how lucky did we get there? Look at that. That's probably the luckiest goal I've ever scored. And the goalkeeper, what is he doing there? That's ridiculous. That is probably the weirdest goal that I've ever scored. And that will surely go down as probably the most undeserved goal I've ever seen. And we can certainly celebrate that now. And we should be parking the bus now. Boga comes on, he's the hero. And that shows me that I need to give him some more game time, because he's clearly a really good talent. I don't know what to say. I'm absolutely lost for words. Seriously, that goal was amazing in some ways and also just unbelievable in others. The one thing that was unbelievable was the deflection. How on earth did it fall to Boga? I do not know. And then how did he score from it? I still don't know. He flicked it over his head, which was absolutely awesome. And then he managed to score past Zila in the net. Look at that, 10 goals already this season. He is just killing it, and 5 assists. I hate you, Gardner. You asked to leave, and then you do amazing things for Crystal Palace when you did absolutely nothing for us. And after that, we do see that we are on 35 points. Aston Villa are still on 42 points, so we've still got a long way to go. But this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. And if you have enjoyed this episode of Career Mode, then make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already, guys, as it really does help out my channel. And it shows me that you are enjoying this series and you do want it to continue. And in the next episode, we will be in the January transfer window. So make sure that you do end up leaving suggestions in the comments down below of any players that you do want me to sign or you think would improve this team. Then I am open to suggestions. Really, we are needing a new central midfielder, in my opinion. Any kind of midfielder, attacking, just someone that's basically box to box, really. That's the ideal midfielder that I do need. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.